Hey chickadees, today is day 6 of our 7 energy crescent card reading week. So today is all about the action that we can take right now toward our goal. And so we're going to have a chat about it and see what comes up. Come on in and join us. Okay, chickadees, welcome in. So today, again, we're going to continue our 7 energy crescent card reading. Today is day 5. This whole set of readings for this week, excuse me, it's not day 5, it's day 6. I've forgotten what day I'm in. I'm still in a hotel room, as you can see with my hotel background. But today is day 6. I apologize for that. And we are looking at, we've already looked on, day 1 was the past, day 2 was the present moment, and that's where, so in the past we had the spirit of gratitude. So we talked about how we develop a spirit of gratitude and how that helps us in our life. On day 2, we talked about a burst of magic and how magic is everywhere around us, and that is really reflecting the present moment. Day 3 is that which is hidden, and our card was feeling the world and taking the energy on of the world and how we might release that so that we can, be happier. So, and then we have day 4, which is the obstacle. And remember, the obstacle was the tall tale. And then day 5 was my confessional. I've had a few of those this week, but day 5 is really about how things fall apart. Where are our helpers and what are our helpers? Energy people, synchronicities can be helpers. And then there's, kind of how things fall together is really what day 5 is about. Today on day 6, it's about action. And this is the best action that you can take toward your goal right now. And the card that we've drawn for this is card number 11. So 29, which is an 11. So, and that is a sacred number again, and it is Awakening Genius. And this is a really interesting card because the Greeks actually believed that every single one of us had a specific genius, which was essentially an entity that acted like a spirit guide. And this spirit guide or this genius would inspire you with ideas, right? This is where the spark would come from, is from your genius, whatever that is, and however it manifested for you. And so this genius then would help us evolve as a species. And it really is just the creative expression itself. So when we're talking about awakening genius within us, we're really looking at how that spark can help us move to action today, right? How can it help us achieve our goal right now? And we've accrued intellect. We're smart people, right? We've accrued intellect. We've accrued memories and knowledge and experiences, right? And so we get the opportunity, and we're invited to understand that we don't have to solve all of our problems with all of this equipment, the knowledge, the intellect, everything we've been equipped with, the memories, all of that. That the biggest challenge that we have in awakening genius is just getting out of our own damn way. And that has certainly been the case for me. So even when I was talking yesterday about the tall tale and how I was in my head, I was going to beat that tall tale to death with my intellect. It's like I will think it into submission, and it never works. So it just never works. It's consistently failed for me, and yet I continue to try it over and over again because I'm convinced that one of these days I will be able to beat something, pretty much anything, into submission with just my brain. Nope, not gonna happen. It's not until I get out of the way and I let the flow come through, that's when the genius happens. Every single time. Sure, we can impress people. We might even impress ourselves with our intellect, right? People say, oh, you're smart. And I used to have a friend group. They were a crazy bunch of women. That's what they were. And they would every now and then make comments about how smart so-and-so was in the group, right? And they were joking. Just for the record, they were joking. But it was interesting because, like, you know, I would observe this and take part in it, and you know, it was all in jest. But it really gave me pause to think, because the smartest person in the room probably has the most to get out of the way. So, I know that has been the case for me. It's like the more I am in my head and the more I'm in my intellect, and my goodness, can I ruminate? I can ruminate on stuff. I'm an expert ruminator, people. So, expert level. Like, good luck. Good luck beating me at rumination. And that's a problem for me. So, I have to get that out of the way to be able to let the flow happen. But when we do that, when we do get out of our own way, that spark, that creative genius, that flow of spirit and innovation and creative expression and creativity comes through. And so there's a real beauty in being able to do that, to get out of your own way. So I was, as I told you yesterday, I was really happy night before last when I finally could move from being in my head back down into my heart. Because I know from some experience and some really fun situations that if I am not in my heart, things don't go so well. But when I am in my heart, things go perfectly. So far, we have a really interesting set of cards for the week. So, Spirit of Gratitude, Burst of Magic, Feeling the World as our obstacle, and then the Tall Tale, or the Feeling the World was the hidden, and then the Tall Tale was the obstacle itself, and then yesterday, the Shining Through, being the helpers, and then today the action of awakening genius. So I'm gonna just plant a seed for your consideration to find a way today where you can get in touch with your genius. Get your mind out of the way and let your genius flow through you. So give that some thought and let me know how it goes. So, all right, chickadees, thank you so much for joining us. Please hit subscribe if you'd like to get more of these in your feed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah.